Hello, hello, and welcome back to the Naturally Empowered Living podcast. This is your host, Jenna Smith, and last week's episode may have brought some big emotions to the surface. I've had a couple submissions since that are episodes in the making. Thank you so much for holding space, being vulnerable, and having trust in this show and myself. And possibly last week's episode maybe even stirred up some memories or insights that might just feel a bit heavy or tender. And if you're feeling that way, I want you to know that you're not alone. That I re-listened to it and I was like, oh my God, like I was feeling the feels, right? So sometimes when we shine a light on like deeper layers of ourselves, our healing, possibly things that, oh my gosh, I have been shoving this under the rug for so long. When we have that awareness, it might hurt sometimes and we might not be ready initially for that awareness, or we might not think that we're ready for that awareness, right? And what follows is an invitation through that awareness to slow down, to welcome in that awareness, right? Because a lot of times it could be like that sticker shock, it could be like shocking, like holy buckets, like I did not realize that I was suppressing that, repressing that, projecting that, whatever it might be, right? So it's an invitation. Once you have that awareness, it's an invitation to slow down and to gently reconnect with yourself and to listen. So today, I want to offer you one of my guided meditations within my Soul Awakening Meditation Library, which is a space that I've created for deep embodied support on your self-awakening journey. This specific practice is all about connecting with your inner child. Not just like to remember who you were when you were little, but to offer comfort, to offer your presence, to offer possible healing and release of pent-up emotions to those parts of you that might still be holding on to pain. Whether you've been feeling emotionally tender, or if you're just ready to go deeper and you're like, ooh, an inner child meditation, awesome. Like, you don't have to be a parent to listen to this, right? This is anything inner child based. We were all younger once, right? We've all had traumatic experiences, or if you don't like to use that terminology, we've all had experiences to where we possibly have held on to things that now trigger us in our current reality. And that is from the energy that we weren't able to process in that moment of said event. This meditation is here for you. So get cozy, settle in somewhere that you won't be disturbed for the next 15 or so minutes, and let's jump in. Hello and welcome to this Connecting with Your Inner Child meditation. This is your guide, Jenna Smith, and for the next 20 or so minutes, I invite you to fully let go of anything pressing on your mind, allowing yourself this space and connection of embodiment. Allow any present stressors or thoughts to fall away, because in a moment, we're going to connect with your inner child and resolve a recurring cycle or pattern you're ready to let go of. So let's begin by setting an intention. Let's set an intention to adopt the role of your inner child's parent, as that's a role that we're going to be playing in this meditation. So whenever you're ready, go ahead and find somewhere comfortable to sit if you're not already, or lie down, somewhere where you won't be disturbed, somewhere where you feel completely safe. I invite you to gently close your eyes and start taking some nice, deep breaths. Breathing in for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhaling for 4, 3, 2, 1. And now just allow your body to naturally settle back into your breath. And I invite you to imagine a younger version of yourself that you want to meet with today. Simply trust that whatever age or whatever image or event comes first to you, that is the version that you are meant to meet with today. And I invite you to bring up a picture of that version of yourself, this inner child, this younger version of you. I want you to paint this picture of you playing in this perfect place, the exact place that you would love to be playing. Again, whatever comes to you first. Allow this picture to come up in your mind and see that younger version of you. And now imagine that you today are entering into this scene. Just go and have a seat somewhere near your inner child. And when you feel comfortable to, simply make eye contact with this free-spirited inner child just playing. Make eye contact. And once you've made that connection, invite your inner child over to you in whatever way that they feel comfortable. If they want to sit by you, stand next to you, in front of you, whatever feels right. Now I invite you to ask them, why did they want to meet with you today? What triggered this event, this situation? Was it a big life-changing moment in your life? Did something happen? Was a moment or memory held onto that keeps replaying in your mind? Or maybe it's a body response that results in an outburst from a trigger that occurred all those years ago, that's been rooted in your subconscious, within your body. And know that you are both safe. You are both held in a safe container. Ask them what they're feeling about it. What are they feeling inside? Are they scared, or sad, or angry? Allow them to tell you what emotion that they feel about it. They could tell you, or maybe a memory will pop up in your mind. However it's coming to you is how it's meant to for you. And if your inner child is scared or sad by this memory or an event, I invite you to console them. Let them cry. Let them express the emotion. Hug them. Just listen to them as if they were your own child. This might also bring up some tears for you as well, and that's okay. You are safe, and this is normal. As you're consoling your inner child, once you realize that they've finished and they're okay now, maybe they fully finished expressing that emotion, or they told you what was going on, allow them to ask any questions that they might have about this event or life in general. And it's your turn now to give them any advice that might be helpful, or to allow them to understand things from an adult point of view. Maybe in this event, your parent wasn't well themselves, Maybe they were stressed. Maybe someone was mean to them and it wasn't meant to be the way that they took it. Any learnings or advice that you have for this younger version of you, even if at times it doesn't come across that everyone is trying to do their best, I invite you and your inner child to gather learnings for your inner peace. If your inner child was feeling abandoned or alone, tell them that you are with them now, and they will never need to feel alone again. If they felt unsafe, tell them that you'll protect them now, and they need not fear. Now is the time to hear all that your inner child has to say back. Everything that they need to express. And for each thing that they need, I invite you to console them. Offer them a new point of view from your perspective now. And once you feel that you've done both as much as you can, that the emotions have been expressed, that any of the questions around why this trigger happened or why it happened, once you're feeling more in a calm, resolved state, I invite you again to ask your inner child some advice on how you can feel fun and be in joy again, like you were a child again. They're usually happy to help here and offer advice on how you can be playful and joyful and full of laughter again. And if at this stage your inner child still looks upset or scared, simply keep consoling them and asking them what they need until they feel calm and at peace. Both of you taking deep breaths, and on the exhales, feeling that energy releasing any pent up, stuck emotions, hard emotions, feeling the release and the integration of feeling peace again and joy. Feeling that release on your exhales. Once you feel you're both relaxed and at peace and are smiling, I invite you to let your inner child go off and play again. Let them be in joy as you see them in joy and see them smiling, allowing that to bring up a joy and a happiness in you because that inner child is a part of you. And know that you're always there to keep them safe, to protect them, to make sure they're never alone. I invite you now to take a couple nice deep breaths, breathing all the way in deep into your belly, feeling that joy, that happiness of an inner child, letting that energy of joy integrate with your whole being. And know that you could always connect back with your inner child at any time, creating this safe space to come back to again and again, to connect, console, process, encourage, and love. And whenever you feel that feeling is fully integrated and you're feeling at peace and full of joy, you could come back to the now. Start wiggling your toes and your fingers, gently opening your eyes, allowing them to close again if they feel the need. Slowly bringing your conscious awareness back to the now. And if it feels good, take the next few minutes to journal down any of the learnings or advice that you gave your inner child or that your inner child gave you. Making a note of how you're feeling in these moments to allow that integration to fully sink in. And when you're ready, continue on with your day. Sending my love and light. If that meditation spoke to you, I invite you to explore my Soul Awakening Meditation Library, where this practice lives alongside a growing collection of guided meditations designed to support you in healing, presence, and reconnection of your self-awakening journey. From inner child healing to grounding, emotional release, energetic alignment, and so much more, this library is always evolving, always expanding, and right now, this library is available for a one-time fixed price that gives you lifetime access that I am honestly adding to all the time, and I'm keeping it fixed until one day when I decide to shift it into a monthly membership model. We're just not there yet. So if you feel called, now is the time to lock in your price, one-time fixed price, and you have lifetime access. You can learn more and join at the link in the show notes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for healing. And as always, I'm sending you my love and light. Until next week, simply be you. You have everything inside of you to learn your energy of alignment and be unapologetic in who you are. I'm sending my love and so much light.